Hi, welcome to Meet the Teacher for Klein on Campus. In Klein ISD, every student enters with a promise and exits with a purpose. Our campus goals for 2020-2021 are: number 1, to promote positive character traits and effective communication that builds productive relationships, and number 2, raise performance of all students and close the achievement gap while utilizing best practices to ensure 1 year's growth for every student. We are Coralville Coyotes. We are positive, accountable, confident, and kind. This year you will have 2 teachers. You will have Mrs. Alexander for ELA and Mrs. Heaton for Math Science. Let me tell you a little bit about Miss Alexander. Hi, my name is Katrina Alexander. I've been in the education profession for 24 years and have served our Klein family for 17 years. This year will be my 18th, all here at Coralville. Coralville is very near and dear to my heart as I have developed strong bonds with our community and families during that time. Over the years, I have followed and admired many of my former students as they go on to achieve excellence. I am the mother of 5 children, 4 sons and 1 daughter. Their names are Jarvis, Joseph, Jaden, Zion, and Rain. I'm eagerly looking forward to a successful year with your children and feel very honored for the opportunity to positively impact their lives and send them to intermediate school prepared, purposed, and ultimately powerful. Your other teacher will be Mrs. Heaton. She'll be teaching math and science. Hi, my name is Samantha Heaton. I am beginning my 29th year of teaching and can't imagine doing anything else. Some of my best memories and most beloved times are the times I've spent with my students and staff at Coralville. I'm the mom of 2 daughters. One is going into her 3rd year as a junior at UT Austin, and a daughter that will be a senior at Klein Collins. I can't wait to jump back into school. It has warmed my heart to see your children and the excitement they have as we embark on our journey this year. We can, we will succeed. Our school hours are 7:45 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. At 7:30 a.m., students may enter the building for breakfast. Bus and daycare will enter through the cafeteria, and all other students will enter through the front doors. At 7:50, students may enter the building and go to class. At 8:10 is the tardy bell. 8:15, we will start morning announcements, and 3:30 is student dismissal. This is our class schedule. We will be sending this out as an additional email later on. Here is Miss Heaton's schedule. We're going to follow this as best we can. Here is Miss Alexander's schedule. And here are Miss Heaton's specials, Monday through Friday. And here are Miss Alexander's schedules. Here is Miss Alexander's schedule. You might notice that Tuesdays we have 2 specials, and that is because it is our PLC day. Okay. Health and safety procedures. Please note that by selecting in-person instruction for my child, I acknowledge that the environment may look different from what school has traditionally looked like. Consistent with guidance from federal, state, and local agencies, Klein ISD will require certain health and safety precautions be taken for in-person school attendance, including but not limited to health screenings, wearing masks, social distancing, increased hand washing and sanitizing, and the immediate pickup of sick children. These precautions are subject to change as circumstances change. I will help my family comply with those rules. I also understand that the selection for in-person instruction is a selection for a grading period, except that certain circumstances may allow or require my child to be transferred to Klein Online Learning. Every parent is required to complete this every day. It is a daily at-home screening, and these are the symptoms you should be checking for: temperature of 100 degrees Fahrenheit, sore throat, new uncontrolled cough that causes difficulty breathing. For students with chronic allergic or asthmatic coughs, a change in their cough from baseline. So any cough that is not normal for their normal behavior. Diarrhea, vomiting, or abdominal pain. New onset of severe headache, especially with a fever, or new loss of taste or smell. If you see any of these symptoms, please keep your child home from school. Deep cleaning. Klein ISD will provide extra deep cleaning of the school building, including disinfecting every bus and room daily. Teachers will set up procedures for additional cleaning in their classrooms during the day. Hand sanitizer stations are available on every campus, and additional cleaning supplies will be provided in high traffic areas as well as the classrooms. All staff and students pre-K through 12 must wear face masks on Klein ISD property. That means on the buses, in the hallways, and in the common areas. These are the requirements for face mask expectations. Classrooms. Classrooms will be configured to allow social distancing of 3 to 6 feet. Students will use their own supplies. There will be no sharing. They will all have an assigned seat. Areas will be cleaned throughout the day. Any borrowed books will remain at school and will be quarantined for 5 days prior to being reshelved. Water fountains. Water fountains are only to be used to fill water bottles from home. Please send a water bottle with a lid to school with your child. Social distancing. Students will be reminded to keep safe social distance in classrooms and hallways, and as you see, there are signs posted in the hallways, and there will be dots on the floor to help remind them of social distancing. Lunch visitors. For student safety and until further notice, lunch visitors will not be allowed. No food deliveries from parents or vendors. As conditions improve and allow, we will update you with procedures for visiting the campus. And a message from Nurse Brock. For medications, parents will need to call the clinic to schedule an appointment to drop off medications for their child. We will be accepting medication curbside, and necessary paperwork will be completed with the parent. Do not send any medication, prescription, or over-the-counter with students. Illness and fever. As per district guidelines, no student experiencing COVID-19 symptoms, temperature of 100 degrees or greater, cough, difficulty breathing, headache, chills, shaking, significant muscle pain or aches, new loss of taste or smell, diarrhea unusual for the individual should come to campus. If your child took medication at home for any of these symptoms during the past 24 hours, they should also stay at home. Please call your physician to report symptoms to them. Please call our clinic to let us know about the illness so that we can respond appropriately here with regards to other students and staff. It will be crucial for everyone's safety that these guidelines are followed. Non-urgent clinic services such as Band-Aids, lost teeth, snack, bug bites, blisters will be managed in the classroom to avoid potential exposure to sick children in the clinic. In addition, it is advisable to send a change of clothing for students to keep at school. This applies to all age children as they might need to change for various reasons other than their restroom accidents. Please know that our goal is to provide a safe and healthy environment for your child while they are with us at Coreville. Please do not hesitate to call or email with any questions or concerns you may have. And right here you will find Nurse Brock's email address, sbrock1@kleinisd.net. When there is a COVID case on campus, Klein ISD will conduct contact tracing to identify individuals who were in close contact with an infected person, They will directly contact individuals who were in close contact with the affected individual and require close contacts to self-quarantine and monitor for symptoms. In the event of the need to self-quarantine, students will be transitioned to Klein Online. Klein will communicate with all families on campus. Klein will conduct extra deep cleanings in areas where the infected individuals spent time. Klein will work with the health department to identify potential contacts. Klein will monitor symptoms of students and staff. Klein will send students and staff home when they are ill. And Klein will continue to provide important health information to families. Klein will not provide personally identifiable information of an infected person, name, grade level, or class information. Klein will not immediately close schools for one positive case. And Klein will not allow students or staff to return to campus until they meet all requirements for school or work. Transportation. This is a QR code that links to our transportation form so that your teachers have the information on how your child will be getting to and from school each day. Arrival. Bus riders will enter the cafeteria through the assigned door. Students may either eat breakfast or sit in assigned socially separated spots until 7:50. Car riders, walkers, and bikers will all be dropped off in front of the school to enter through the front doors. Students should not be dropped off before 7:45. Doors will open at 7:50. Students will go straight to class. Parents may not walk students into the building. All students will sanitize hands as they enter the building. Staff in the cafeteria and hallways will actively monitor students and ensure that all students sanitize hands and maintain social distancing as they enter. Dismissal. Car riders will be called from their classrooms as their car arrives. They will walk to the designated color cone where a teacher will load them into their car. Bike riders and walkers will exit the building through grade level or playground doors when dismissed. They will practice social distancing as they walk. Parents may meet students in the grassy area across from the bike rack and are asked to practice social distancing as well. Parents may meet students in the grassy area across from the bike racks and are asked to practice social distancing. For car riders, if your child is a car rider, all students will be loaded on the passenger side of the vehicle. They will enter the west driveway in a single file line. Parents will remain in the car as students load, and cars will be asked to move to the left lane if all other cars are loaded. Their students will be brought to them by a teacher. Walkers and bike riders, parents meeting walkers will meet students in the grassy area near the playground. No parking will be permitted on Woodland Shore Drive, and no parking will be permitted in the school parking lot. This is a map of what dismissal will look like. We are asking that nobody park on Huff Smith Corville, and they should not line up on Huff Smith Corville. Reminder to keep carpools safe and smooth. Please pull your car as far forward to prevent cars backing up on Huff Smith Corville. Do not stop on Huff Smith Corville. Instead, enter the carpool line from the subdivision. And please stay in your car for arrival and dismissal. Corville staff will help your student into the car and out of the car at dismissal and arrival. There will be a resource and supply pickup and car tag pickup on Friday from 10:30 to 1. If you are Klein on campus, you can pick up car rider numbers if your student is a car rider, and any supplies that were left over from last year. And this year, these are the things, in addition to everything else, we're going to need patience, flexibility, deep breaths, calmness, cooperation, humor, encouragement, positivity, kindness, compassion, respect, and understanding. Y'all have a great evening.